A lot of people have been waiting to hear Rashad McCants address this situation, and now he finally has. The conversation centers around comments Gilbert Arenas made about the declining numbers on some of the newer episodes he has done without McCants. As most people know by now, Rashad McCants is moving in a different direction after his contract ended, and he's focused on building his own platform. Meanwhile, Gilbert has moved forward with Gil's Arena and is looking to bring in new personalities to help carry the show. McCants has clearly been hearing the remarks Gilbert has made, and now he's choosing to respond. What's interesting about all of this is that fans had been asking questions for a while. I remember seeing people in the chat constantly asking Gilbert Arenas whether there was any tension between him and Rashad McCants. At the time, there was a lot of curiosity about where things stood between the two, and now it looks like that conversation is finally being addressed out in the open.
Do I hate Rashad? No, I don't hate Rashad. That's my guy. I'm not sure they like me anymore. I don't know.
You gotta tell me the truth, Gil. Gil, you gotta tell me the truth, man. Cause I was just getting messages from Rashad McCants telling me how you don't like working with y'all, and all of a sudden, you off the show, Gil?
Since then, we've seen a few jabs exchanged from both sides. The comments haven't exactly stayed quiet, and the back and forth has definitely caught people's attention. Before we get into Rashad McCants' response, let's take a look at some of the shots that have already been thrown and see how this whole situation got to this point.
I may not be able to relate. A lot of information coming out on this live.
Now, a lot of people relate when it gets cold, it's shrinkage happen, and
Late shrink.
then it's right there, whole accessible.
Nightcap is on. What that mean? We got to get off because nightcap on? And they do be having a lot of people on their lives, girl, like a lot.
Being our facts.
Trying to figure out where all these people coming from. They don't be on our live.
The nigga took damn 900 from us.
They don't be on our live. We be on there in the game. They don't be on our shit.
Nobody on y'all shit no more.
Your shit. Excuse my language. Yours. That I ain't.
Nobody on y'all shit no more. You can't kick out. You can't leave me. And there you go. Keep the people. I built that shit brick by brick. And you think you can do this to me? See, I'm looking at their watch party. That look exactly like how I would think it would look. When this is like how the Jackson 4 looks without the 5. Right, they just sitting there looking around, you know, just chilling. Waiting for me to come in that bitch with this energy like, oh shit.
Cooper the Hooper. Cooper the Hooper. Oh, we got a lot to get into. Here's what's cracking in Gil's Arena today. The Underman Thunder protected home court to take a 3-2 lead in the Western Conference Finals.
What did you call it?
The Underman missing Jalen Williams, missing AJ Mitchell.
What did you call it before? What goes down and where?
Huh?
And what show?
What?
No, this is the arena. Oh, okay.
The Underman?
What you thought he said? I thought he said something else.
So here's what's cracking in Gil's Arena today.
Oh, see, that's what he said.
Underman Thunder protected home court to take a 3-2 lead in the Western Conference Final.
First and foremost, I want to say shout out to Underdog. You know, I had to wear what I'm so proud to be wearing, you know, giving us the opportunity to be able to show and prove as the #1 sports show on the internet, YouTube, everywhere else. I just want to be able to.
He's sucking dick. Crazy.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I almost spit that damn water everywhere.
I guess the gloves was off, right? I guess the gloves were off.
Oh, shit.
And I shook your hand before the show.
But I talked about my lungs. LeBron says,
damn. Okay.
It's Glaze Wednesday.
You said this.
Okay.
Wednesday's the day.
Well, Thanks again. You know, obviously he's picked sides, so we already know where he's gonna go. So.
You can see Rashad McCants firing back at Gilbert Arenas over the conversation about the show's numbers. He also touched on the idea that Nick Young could end up back with Gil once his current contract is finished. That's why whenever Swaggy P was posting videos taking little shots at Gil, I never really bought into the idea that there was real tension there. Gilbert was still interacting with him on Instagram, and they've always had that kind of relationship. To me, it felt more like trolling than anything serious. It also wouldn't be surprising if Nick Young eventually links back up with Gil because those two have always been close. The bigger question is whether Rashad McCants and Gilbert Arenas still have that same connection, especially after Pat Bev mentioned that Rashad had called him and said he didn't like working with y'all. At the same time, Pat Bev left that statement pretty open-ended. He didn't specifically say Rashad had a problem with Gil. He just said Rashad didn't like working with y'all. And Rashad is still connected to some of those same people. We even saw Rashad and Kenyon Martin going back and forth recently, with Rashad telling him to be specific about who he meant when he said y'all. So that whole situation has created a lot of confusion. Now that Rashad is responding publicly, it's got people wondering if there is genuine friction between him and Gilbert. Sometimes partnerships and friendships just run their course. You work together, things click for a while, and eventually people move in different directions. Not every relationship is meant to last forever. One thing worth remembering, though, is that Rashad has previously said he appreciated Gilbert for giving him an opportunity on Gil's arena during the early days. Rashad admitted that he didn't have much going on at the time, and that platform helped put him in front of a larger audience. That's part of the conversation, too. It's important to acknowledge the people who helped open doors for you along the way. Personally, I wouldn't want industry politics, business decisions, or the whole underdog situation to completely damage a relationship like that. Even if Rashad plans to move forward somewhere else, it doesn't mean every bridge has to be burned. And if he still wants to stay involved in podcasting, those relationships can matter. At the end of the day, Gilbert thought enough of Rashad to bring him onto the platform in the first place. And it's not like Rashad McCants came in with overwhelming momentum or a massive buzz behind him. A chance was taken on him, just like it was with some of the other personalities who joined the show. At the beginning, nobody really knew whether that group was going to work together the way it did, but it ended up clicking, and they put in a lot of effort to build something people wanted to watch. That's why, if you ask me, the original group was a huge part of what made the show successful. If that original group ever came back together with Gilbert Arenas, there's a good chance the attention would follow, because those are the people who helped establish the platform in the first place. The same way those personalities helped build the show, it's hard to imagine things working exactly the same without them. And once a situation starts becoming more corporate, a lot can change. If I were looking at it from Rashad's perspective, I'd understand that new additions and new directions can happen at any time. Bringing in Skip was one move, but it probably won't be the last. Over time, more people can get added, and eventually a show can start feeling overly produced. That's when audiences sometimes feel like they're being pushed toward personalities they never really asked for. Before you know it, you could end up with completely different voices on the show, and viewers may not connect with it the same way they did before. But that's pretty much where I stand on the situation. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.